Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm just back place fishing on my local pier again today. Different conditions to what I fished last week. There's a strong north-easterly wind. The tide's a bit ripply, but the water's clear right out there. Coming into the inner harbour here, it's all dirty as out in the inner harbour, but it's starting to clear up out here now. It's not quite the time I'm going to cast. I'm going to give it another half an hour or something. I've just got down early just to get a decent spot. I've just made some traces while I'm here because I had nothing prepared at all from last week. So yeah, so target today is plaice and probably flounders. There's been a lot of flounders around recently for this area. I mean, we do get flounders here, of course, but there's been a lot more flounders than normal this spring so far. He hasn't seen as many flounders as this since probably the early 2000s. So, which is a good thing, I suppose. But we are mainly after plaice, but flounders are more than welcome as well. My video that I done last week, I haven't actually put that out yet, so I'm gonna have to put that out today or tomorrow. I just haven't had time to edit or anything like that. Not like I do much editing, like, because I just do it on my phone. I just fire it out without doing much stuff with it. Like, well. So today, bait wise, I've got fresh yellowtails which I dug myself. Here we are. Nice yellowtails that I dug myself. I have brought some. I've brought three. I've brought three nice size white ragworm. I have brought some. 1 second, guys. Where's that bit of ragworm gone? Oh, sir. I have brought some ragworm down from Matt's Baits, which are actually nice size ragworm baits. Like, there we go. They were actually the baits that I was catching the fish on last week. The bait that the bait when I bought out the shop last week, out of Matt's shop, caught me 3 plaice and 1 flounder, 3 plaice, 1 flounder, and the other 2 flounders that I caught were on my own dug ragworm, which are these fellas here. These are my own dug ragworm. So we've got a lot of good bait today. Doesn't mean that we're going to catch any fish, of course, because I've been there and then I've done that and had the best of bait, and you don't catch anything sometimes. Sometimes the ragworm that I had last week out of Matt's, it was dying, and the fish were hammering it. So and everyone else was catching on it as well. So it's not. Some days they don't want proper fresh bait. They prefer dying bait sometimes. So yeah. I'm just waiting for my uncle to come down. He's coming down with us today. He's fishing a match. I'm just pleasure fishing. So yeah, so I'm actually quite looking forward to it. It's nice to get out once a week. As everyone knows, I've got another baby coming in July, so I'm just trying to make the most of it when I can. But I'm not pushing my luck because I think once a week's enough to get out fishing. I'm just using 2 hook flapper rigs, which I've just made myself in. I like to use about a 3.5 foot snood hook length. Sorry, on each hook length. I'm using 2 hook lengths, and obviously there's a 2 ounce bomb on the bottom with size 2 Kamazan, as you can see. All the fish I caught last week, they all swallowed the hooks right down. The first cast I got a bite that slack line to the wall several times, and it never hooked for some reason, that fish. And as they say, this is the first week we've had plaice fishing weather around this part of Cumbria, and what was I going to say? So the 2 fish that I hooked in March, they were nice sized fish. They were probably around the 41 centimetre mark that I caught last week, and they both dropped off. But well, I reckon we'll get some flounders today, like maybe an odd plaice as well. So we'll just see how it goes. I have had a missed call off my uncle there, so I'm looking at my phone now. Because they can't come down till an hour before the match, so he'll be anxious to get down and get a spot. And yeah, so I'm out of breath now. Talking a lot of gibberish, Robbo. I don't know if the other Tony's coming down. Well, he is coming down, but he's coming down later, I think. The temperatures are forecast to rise next week. About midweek, there's forecast to get up a little bit. Like some days it's given 20 degrees, some days it's given 15, some days 17. It's all over the spot at the minute. So I am going to try and get out on the rocks next week. I won't have any fresh bait with me, any worm or any crab, like, because I don't have time to get out for bait next week. Because we're going to Centre Parks for the weekend. So obviously I've got to help my missus packing everything. So I'll probably just be taking fish baits, and I'm going to try and see if I can snare a decent sized pollock on fish baits, because it's that time of year now you start catching pollock, nice sized pollock. And if there is any summer cod, possibly as well. I mean, it's more like June, maybe mid-May to end of June is when I tend to do well on the summer cod on the west coast. But like I said, it just depends if there's any fish about, like, because obviously say at the last winter season it was very, very poor. So we'll just see how it goes. But I won't be able to fish on my rock marks much probably after the first week of June, because as I said, I can't take the chance of missing our second child being born. So I'll just leave it. There's nothing we can do about it. There's plenty of times to fish in the summer months down there, hopefully if I stay alive. So yeah, so what time is it now? It is 9:54, so I'll give it 10 minutes and I might actually have a chuck in and see what happens. The tide is starting to clear up down here now, so hopefully there'll be some place about, and flounders of course as well. My uncle fished here yesterday. He had 2 flounders, big as 40 centimetres. He said he dropped 2 nice ones off as well. That would have been 40 plus centimetres as well. I think there was several smaller players caught. I think there was some small players, literally in like the high 20s. They were only just in as a. So yeah. So I'm gonna get these traces baited up now, guys. In fact, I have to give my uncle a ring back first because he's ran us. So I'm going to give my uncle a ring back now and see where his crack is, and then I'll report back if there's any action. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Right, guys, first cast, first fish, a 32 centimetre flounder. I'll try and get out that sunlight. 32 centimetre flounder, guys. Literally I've seen a couple of taps and slackline. Slackline is right to the wall, and there's the result of it. Nice little fluke, nice clean fish as well. Big old mouth on it as usual. Just on the ragworm out of Matt's baits, that's all it was on. So I first cast, first fish, flounder. Happy days, guys. .32 centimetre flounder, guys, getting put back to fight another day. He doesn't realise that it's in the water yet. There it goes. And off it goes. Right, guys, I've just caught another little flounder there. This guy was only 27 centimetres. It was only a small flounder, this one. Gave a crack and bite, slacklined us right to the wall and everything. And I come to pull in, it didn't feel like there was out on, then I just seen this little fella pop up on the bottom hook. As you can see, it's only a small fluke. So yeah, so I'm going to get this little fella returned to fight another day. It was just on ragworm as well, so yep, another little flounder, guys. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to get him back now. Right, guys, flounder number 3 going back. It's only 24 centimetres this yan, smallest one of the day so far. So let's get it put back. There it goes, how fast that was. Right, guys, flounder number 4. It bloodied and battered this yan, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll go back alive. But nice 31 centimetre flounder that I'm going to release now down these steps. Hopefully it'll go back alive, like. Just take on ragworm again. It's absolutely live with flounders. Like, I've had 4, my uncle's had 3, so we've had a few. So I'm gonna get this guy returned, guys. Right guys, just got my first place of the session. Not a big fish by any stretch of the imagination, it's only 28 centimetres, but I had to place anyways, so just to clarify that. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but definitely a place. My uncle's just caught 132, so together he's had 3 flounders, 1 place. I've had 4 flounders, 1 place. So my first place of the session, guys. Fantastic. So we'll get this little guy put back. There he goes. Right guys, I think I'm going to have 2 more casts and then I think I'm going to pack up. High water's in about 20 minutes or something like that. I've had 5 flounders and 1 place on my Abu Grace rod, Black Max. So it's been an enjoyable day. It's been no massive mine. I think my biggest fish has been 53 centimetres or something. It hasn't been out great like, but at least we're catching plenty of flatties anyways. Good sport. And my uncle's had 4 flounders in 1 place, I think. So all in all, we've had a decent session. So well, coming to the end of it now, like, but so it's been good, been very good. All the fish have pretty much been on ragworm. So yeah. So as I said, I've got this cast out now, which has been out for a bit. Trace baited up here, and I'll probably have 1 more cast after that, and I'll probably pack up. So I'll let you know, guys, if there's anything else to report. So catch you in a bit. Right guys, this is flounder number 6. Just caught it then. It's literally just hanging on there by the skin of its teeth, so to speak. So 6 flounders, 1 place today, just on my little Black Max spinning rod. Last cast now, like, this is my last cast, because I told me missus I'll be home for about 3:15. It's 2:30 now, so this is my last cast. So hopefully we'll get something else on the last cast as well. So we'll catch you in a bit, guys.